Basketball, a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the lane. 6. You'll want to put out a show here.
It's game day, boys and girls. What up? Y'all already know how we come in this evening, boys and girls. Welcome back. Episode 23 here at LAKERLAND, man. I'm your host moderator, as always, Seven Mitchell. Salute. Happy holidays to everybody out there, man. Y'all know it's going down tonight. We got the Lakers versus the Utah Jazz. You see, I got the superstar in the building. ZZ, how you coming tonight, gang? What's popping?
I feel 10 times better than I did last episode.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can see. Salute to you, my guy.
Yes, sir. Salute to Klay Thompson. Shit. Yes, sir. We in the building.
Here you go. Already, man. Shout out to Lakers Nation. Big up to the NBA community. And, of course, shout out to our Players' Choice family. We got another classic episode tonight, man. Thanksgiving is on its way, man. Like less than, 48 hours away?
Yeah, man. It's crazy. I was just talking to one of my boys at work today. I was just like, how in the world are we already at Thanksgiving? Like, I can see Christmas is right there. Like it's wild. I don't know. October flew by too. I don't know.
It's been definitely moving, man. I'm excited, man. We about to end off 2023. What are you most thankful for, ZZ?
Honestly most thankful for family, friends, my girlfriend, just life in general. PC has a lot to be thankful for, man.
Yes.
Football. Just in general, I think, the important things in life are family, friends, and the things that you have passions for. So I'm thankful every day for that, man, for real.
Word, man. I second all of that, man. Shout out to all you guys. I hope you guys have a happy holiday. I hope you guys have a safe Black Friday. I know y'all probably going to be out getting into it, man, when it comes to all the Black Friday shopping. But make sure that y'all pop up and tune in here at Players' Choice because it's going down 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern. We got the Black Friday head-to-head battles. It's going to be so crazy. I promise you it's going to be lit. But tonight, here on LAKERLAND, we got a pretty interesting show to discuss. We're going to kind of give a preview of the Lakers week 4, what we kind of expecting things going down this week. Also, man, where the hell is Vando, man? We got to talk about Vando, the impact that he may have on his return. Is he actually trade bait, or do the Lakers really need him in a long-term situation? We're going to talk about that. Also, Austin got the blues. I want to kind of lock in with about a topic on Austin Reeves and how should he be feeling lately with his names kind of being thrown in trade talks. And of course, we got our open court segment. So y'all already know how we come in here tonight, man, in LAKERLAND. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you are wanting to be a part of the Players' Choice family, join our membership, man. A lot of exclusive content and things coming down the pipeline. But, man, let's get things started and rocking and rolling tonight, bro. We got the in-season tournament. We about to wrap up group play. Tonight, we got the Utah Jazz at home. Now, I'm looking at just the whole week, bro. We got the Jazz. We got the Mavericks, who I really want to lock into a little bit later on in the show. And then we got Cleveland wrapping up this week on the 25th. But tonight, we got the Jazz at home. We will seal the group play with the win tonight. I believe we are undefeated, maybe the only undefeated team in this in-season tournament right now.
I think so.
Yeah, what's your expectations for tonight, gang? What's going down tonight with the Jazz?
It's gotta be a Laker W. I feel it. You feel it. I think everybody kind of feels it. Like you said,
sure.
The undefeated team in the in-season tournament, if I'm not mistaken, and they're playing at home. So all the pieces are right there for LeBron and AD to really get cooking. And like you said, the biggest question is where's Vando, but you're not really going to need him tonight. You can compete with what you got. So hopefully,
I hope
Sam
so.
Rogers
I hope so, because the Lakers dropped the ball for the games that we expect to win. You know how we be coming sometimes, bro. I hope they come to
absolutely.
play early.
I'm looking at the injury report. Like Walker Kessler's out. Anthony Davis is a game time decision. So is LeBron for some reason. Um, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent. Oh,
Yeah, Gabe and Vando are probably the most pivotal pieces that's going to be out for sure for the Los Angeles Lakers. Do you think this is a night that they should give LeBron off? Because this is actually the first of a back-to-back. They actually have Dallas tomorrow night. Both of these games are at home. But what is your approach for LeBron right now?
nah, that nigga better not get benched. Sorry, this is an in-season tournament game.
Okay,
We-
okay, okay.
Like,
Yeah, I like
what are
that.
we doing? He's not. I don't give a damn how tired he is. He can drop 37 in his sleep. So we gonna have to see it. Which is like it's that simple. I'm kidding though. I'm just saying like we can't have LeBron missing out on this in-season tournament. The Lakers are undefeated and yada yada. Like there's no way he's missing this game. There's no way LeBron's missing a chance to drop 40. Like there's no way. Absolutely not. And if Darvin Ham does
It
it,
is going. It's going down, man. Let's go ahead and reach out the LakerLand salute. I didn't even really get to speak to y'all, man. I apologize, bro. We trying to get things together, man. The homie Tank Jones in the building. Tank, salute my G. Happy holidays to you, gang. My brother Cole is in the building. I see you, Cole. Happy holidays to the homie Cole. Sensation, my brother. Happy holidays to you as well. You and your family, bro. Go Night Night says Jazz, easy work. You already know, my G. Salute to you, man. J-Tron in the building. Jay say the Pacers are better than the Lakers. Wow. I got to talk to the bosses about J-Tron. I don't think you keep being disrespectful. You ain't going to get no Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to make sure that J-Tron, but shout out to you, my G. Already know. A11
Yeah.
Gravy is in the building as well, man. He says, look at the Lakers win this season. It's not impressive. I mean, it depends on what type of lens you look at it, Gravy, because even in their losses, they've been disappointing losses, but they've been in all games. They only got blew out maybe 1 or 2 games this entire season. Every game, win or lose, the Lakers have found a way to come back and stay in it. So, I some will definitely say this has kind of been a non-impressive start for the Lakers, but I think they'll be all right at the end of the
Yeah.
day, man.
So I'm looking at the standings right now. The Lakers aren't the one undefeated team, but they do have the best record amongst all teams playing in the in-season tournament. They're 3-0. Point differential is plus 42 in their group alone, which in
Okay.
there you have the Suns, who are the only good team in the group. You got the Jazz and Portland Trailblazers and the Memphis Grizzlies. So basically it's the Lakers and the Suns. That's basically it. But like you said, the Lakers should mop the floor with their competition, and the only one that should give them trouble would be the Suns in this group alone. But like Cole said, bro, like Braun going for that 500,000, like he need that. That's what they.
Yeah, and you make a great point, because that's one element that I think people can't really overlook is the importance of this being the initiation of this type of tournament. It plans on. I'm assuming they plan on having this be here for a while, and to have the Lakers be the first team to win it would be a beautiful thing. And LeBron James over the years have definitely always stepped up when it counted the most. So I do feel like we will see, like you said, LeBron play tonight versus the Utah Jazz. But what could the Jazz do tonight? Like, I know you kind of went over the injury report. We talked about who's gone, but how could things go left tonight? Hopefully not. But what things are you looking for tonight, ZZ, in the game that could give the Jazz a chance to win?
If Laurie gets hot, that'd be one. If not him, then Jordan Clarkson. But like I said, with Walker Kessler, he's even though the Jazz are rebuilding or whatever, he's still a valuable piece to any win that they get, because he's that damn good. Laurie Markkanen, that's what I like to call him, the GOAT. If that man gets sparking, that'd be the only way that I see them even competing or making this close. But when I look at the projected starters or whatever, LeBron's a game time decision, so is AD. But if
Yep.
Bron and AD are both playing,
Braun is going to be a game time decision probably this entire season. Like, I'm not surprised to see LeBron James on the injury report. So really, I would say, ZZ, expect to see LBJ on the injury report a lot this season, even if he is going to be gone. So expect that for real.
Old ass nigga. Yeah, I feel you.
So disrespectful, man. So disrespectful. This is LAKERLAND, man. Y'all let us know how it's going down tonight, who y'all got winning in the in-season tournament going down in LAKERLAND between the Jazz and the Lakers. Like I said, man, I hope these boys tonight don't. The Lakers sometimes play down to their competition, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So I hope, again, they understand the moment. I hope Darvin Ham got these guys ready to go, and I hope they're able to start off early, efficient. If they're able to efficiently start off early, Utah won't be able to catch up with them too much. And the Lakers don't even have a full roster. But you got LeBron James, who's putting up pretty good numbers this season. You got like 2-3 guys that I think the Jazz are going to have a lot of problems with tonight. So as long as the Lakers can make shots and show some effort, I think we'll get it done tonight. Now, tomorrow is going to be a much, much harder situation, bro, because, the Lakers are now facing this guy, Luka Doncic, along with Kyrie Irving. This is the first time we'll get to see LeBron and Luka this season. What's your expectation for tomorrow's game? Lakers coming off of the second part of a back-to-back.
Oh, Luka gonna cook. I'm gonna say that right. I'm betting the over on that nigga. I'm not joking. Luka's gonna cook. Kyrie gonna cook too. It's gonna be a duo for duo matchup pretty much. So Derek Lively Jr. can contain Anthony Davis, and then it's gonna end up just being a LeBron show. That's the best bet for the Mavericks to really seal the deal. But if AD and LeBron both come to play and it's a duo matchup, a head-to-head like battle, then we're gonna be in for some good television. But Luka gonna cook regardless. Like, I'm at that point with him right now in the season where I'm just like, like no one's gonna stop him unless he's just off, right? But can't happen. But it doesn't happen often.
You know what's crazy?
What?
And I appreciate how you show everybody love, almost everybody. I don't never hear you saying LeBron is going to go off or Anthony Davis is going to go off. Like, you automatic, Luka is going to go off. Luka's going to come into LA and do his numbers. Kyrie going to come in and do his numbers. Like, at what point are we going to identify that LeBron James is having a better season or just as a greater season than both of them right now?
He is not having a better season than Luka Doncic. I promise you that. Anyway,
LeBron James right now, his numbers are just about matching his 2013 MVP.
Let me read you Luka's numbers, and then we can do a comparison, because that does not mean anything.
I'm not saying LeBron James' numbers exceed Luka, and in the standings, Luka is in the top 3, I believe, for the MVP. More than likely, LeBron is not going to get the MVP. So don't take me for saying that. What I'm saying is, in year 21, LeBron James is currently putting up the same numbers that he put up basically when he won the MVP award in 2013. And also, in spite of all that, when he plays Luka one-on-one, talk to me about the head-to-head matchups, bro. When does Luka really ever cook LeBron like that?
They don't.
He never did LeBron the way he did Kawhi and the Clippers. Let's be real.
Okay, first of all, LeBron and Luka, they're not even guarding each other, even though they're like LeBron.
Oh, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it tomorrow. We're gonna see it tomorrow. You don't think we're gonna see a nice sample size of LeBron versus Luka?
Here's why. I know you said that I discredit LeBron and don't respect what
you really do. You're very disrespectful.
You want to know the last time that I said, "Oh yeah, Bron's about to cook tonight. He about to go for 40." You want to know the last time I said that, Seven? When y'all were going up against the Rockets the first time, and they beat you by 34 points, and Bron had 17. That was the last time I said, "Yeah, Bron about to cook going into a game." Like I said, he has the possibility to still end up cooking in this game. Don't get me wrong. I said Anthony Davis has the possibility to not be that guy or not be on tomorrow more than LeBron does. Don't get me wrong. I'm giving LeBron his credit here. However, Luka's averaging 32 points per game with 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and shooting 50% from the field and 42% from 3. Had a game this season where he had 46 and like 9 threes. Like, bro's been cooking. Bron has been cooking as well. Like you said, compare the numbers to 2013. For a player in his 21st year, never seen it before. We've never seen it before. We never gonna see it again. Appreciate it while it's here. However, he's not having a better season than Luke is. It's like that's just the bottom line. Like, what more do you want? Braun's shooting 40% from three, which is pretty damn good. I'll give you that much. 58% from the field, I give you. Oh wait, I'm looking at his efficiency. Those are the wrong numbers. Where the hell did it go? Would you say
Now,
23 a game, 24 a game?
about
How much is that?
25.
Yeah, about 25. So, like I said, godlike numbers, bad, all that good stuff, but not better than Luke. Sorry.
So again, the Lakers have a back-to-back tonight and tomorrow versus the Dallas Mavericks. But then they go on a road trip. They start this one off with a 4-game road trip, and they have not really played well on the road. They got Cleveland on Saturday, followed by Philadelphia, Detroit, and OKC, who has been playing unbelievable. I believe OKC may actually be the second-ranked team in the Western Conference. So how important, bro, is it for the Lakers? Because these 6 games are going to be very pivotal. How important is it for the Lakers, you think, to get off to a hot start when it comes to shooting? And what is going to be the real identity for the Lakers to win these or win more than less in these 6 games?
That's my thing, bro. It's like when you look at the Lakers team and when you think about the term shooting and you're putting the pieces together and you look at what they got, it's like, can D'Angelo Russell consistently be a knockdown shooter for these guys when given the moments? Can Austin Reeves do it? I think he could do it more than D'Angelo Russell can, and at least more consistently than he can, given the fact that he's coming off the bench now, still getting starter minutes, but shooting the ball way better than he was when he was starting. So that's a positive. Is LeBron going to have to be, well, fuck you, 3 Braun? Like, I'm going to shoot this joint from 25 feet, whatever. Is he going to have to do that? Anthony Davis ain't taking many threes this season. He's dominating in the post. So you got that covered, hopefully consistently, but you got that covered. So when you think about the identity of the Lakers, it's like, do we really want to identify them as a shooting? Taurean Prince, too, 3-and-D guy. Cam Reddish, 3-and-D guy. Do we really want to look at the Lakers and identify them as like a shooting team? Or is their identity elsewhere? Like, what do you think y'all's identity is on the offensive side of the ball?
It should always be defense. They should never go away from their core. The Lakers, since 2000, for the duration of LeBron's stint in Los Angeles, they've been a defensive presence type of team. Well, I'll say at least with Anthony Davis, since the addition of AD, defense have been their calling card. So they can't go away from that. But clearly the inconsistent shooting from the backcourt alone, forget LeBron and AD and the role players off the bench. D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves, this thing has been like a roller coaster since game 1. Gabe Vincent hasn't played the lick. Jalen Hood-Schifino just coming. Like, our backcourt is so weak and they're inconsistent, and it's really causing the Lakers a lot of trouble. And they not lock down defenders and stuff like that. So when we talk about these 2 games tonight and tomorrow, and then this 4-game road trip, oddly enough, it's really going to have to be the role players that plays better than LeBron and AD if they're going to win these games. Because if you got LeBron playing over 35 minutes in these next 6 games, bro, you know how burnt out he's going to be after Christmas, just after Christmas.
Yeah.
So, they don't have full rotation, but the Lakers got to find a way as far as the role players to really step it up, bro, consistently.
I feel you on that. I agree.
Yep. Let's go to LAKERLAND. Let's go to the live chat. Let's see what we're talking about, man. Bobby in the building. Bobby said, is the plus minus with LeBron on and off the floor and inflated number 2? I think he must be, because Go Night and I said that the numbers is inflated. And that's probably one of the most craziest stats that I've seen all season was the plus minus of the Lakers when LeBron James is on the court versus off the basketball court. It was just a ridiculous conversion. Cole said D'Lo and Reeves will be fine. The Lakers aren't playing defenders like that. I mean, it is early. I'll say that. But I'm just not super impressed with what I see.
No.
Yeah, I don't really see nothing inflated about that. But y'all let us know, man, how it's going down for these next two games, at least at home for the Lakers versus the Jazz and the Mavericks. Can we get them both back to back? Can the Lakers afford to lose one of these games easy before going on a road trip? Let me ask you that.
Can they afford to lose?
Just one of these two. Do they need that much momentum going into this 4-game road trip that they need to win both of these at home?
I'd say so, yeah. But at the same time, if they were to lose one, they could still use that as motivation, to go on the road. Because as a Warrior fan, I can tell LAKERLAND fans, losing on the road, being so good at home, but being so ass on the road is terrible. It is
Right.
bad. It's bad to watch as a fan because anytime you go on the road, you are thinking to yourself, are we gonna lose again? Like, can we are the rims too tight? Like, what's going on? Like, why can't we get one? The frustration is just irritating. So for the Lakers, if they were to lose one of the next two at home, they could use that as motivation to figure out what the hell is wrong with them on the road. And I think that is basically what the problem is just them starting off the games in the first quarter. That's their biggest issue. So,
Word.
hopefully they can pick that up.
Right now, Zizi, when you look at the Pacific Division, how are you ranking these 5 teams real quick? How are you going to rank these teams 1 through 5? Who's the most impressive that you've seen compared to the least right now in the Pacific Division?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really impressed with any team more than the other. I think I'm more like I just feel like everybody's just playing okay. Like they're just trying to just get. I mean, it's the start of the season, of course, but the Kings haven't really been like they're the same old Kings to me as last year. Like really, really good offensive team when they're striking. Hard to you
They the
got
only consistent
to
team, though. They've been
Eh, they
consistent
started
all
off. They
year.
started off slow. They started off slow too. You got to think the Warriors will start off on a 5-game win streak.
Yeah, that's
So at
true.
the
That's
time,
true.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So we weren't looking at the Kings. We were looking at the Kings like y'all. We still beat them. Like it wasn't.
So who you rank from 1 to 5? Because I want to get on to the next topic and I want to open the court. So rank the division right now in your power rankings for the Pacific.
Honestly, right now, that's the list. Like that's just, the Kings. The Kings have picked it up. The Lakers have picked it up, but I don't. They haven't picked it up enough to where I look at them and I'm like, okay, they're officially better than the Kings in this division. The Suns have had injury issues. The Warriors have had consistency issues, and the Clippers have James Harden. So nigga stop. Yeah. So the Clippers are still trying to figure out what the hell to do with that rotation. So they're still at the bottom of the game.
Yeah, I think Sacramento, the Kings, is probably still number 1 right now in the Pacific Division. I think number 2, I would probably edge to the Lakers because these guys are getting healthy and they're winning games. Number 3, it's a toss-up. Phoenix is trying to turn that corner, but, the Clippers as well have won 2 in a row. So when I compare those two, I really think the Clippers are better than the Phoenix Suns. I think that the lack of availability that Phoenix is going to have between their 3 powerhouse guys is going to hurt them in the long run. So the Clippers, I will put number 3, Phoenix number 4, and right now Golden State number 5 in the Pacific Division. But, it's early, a lot of basketball left. What's the biggest surprise to you, though, when you look at the overall records of all these teams in the Pacific? What's the biggest surprise?
The Clippers. The Clippers. I mean, they're just to me. I look at the Clippers and I still don't think that they have it all figured out because I looked at their last game because I remember James Harden had that game winner, and the media is now kind of Harden fans after basketball.
It's all what have you done for me lately, bro? Like
Yeah.
they wow, they wow.
It's wild. It's crazy. And I'm sitting here like I saw what y'all was posting in the summer. Like y'all was on his neck, and now it's like y'all posting the shooting splits and his efficiency and how bad it is, and now y'all are Harden MVP Harden. Like bro, chill out. They beat the Spurs. What was it last night? I think. Good for them. Phenomenal. The Spurs suck, so it's not really impressive. But Harden was 4 for 12. Russ off the bench was 4 for 11.
Mm.
And it was still kind of just so their own performances were still very sloppy, but it's the Spurs. So it's like of course they're gonna win that. Like, what do you mean? I just think that they still have Tyronn Lue has got to figure this out, and I still don't think he's figured it out the way that he wants because it's easy to beat the Spurs, but just the other day you were down. Who did they play when Harden hit the game winner? Was it Saturday? They played. Oh wait, no, Friday. They played the Rockets. Yeah, Harden went off on his former team, so it's like, you know, I'm watching these wins closely or these losses closely, and I'm just
Right.
like, okay, let me see how this team is acting when they have to run up against this, like a Rockets defense, which the Rockets have a top 5 like perimeter defense in the league. So the fact that they were able to win one over that, solid, right? Blow out the Spurs, solid. All right, let's see what you look like against the Lakers. Let's see what you look like against the Warriors. Let's see what you look like against the Suns, the Bucks, the Sixers, the Nuggets. Like, let's see. You know, that's how I am with them. They still got to show me a little bit more before I stop hating on them fully.
All right, LAKERLAND, y'all know what time it is. It's open court. I just dropped the link. If you guys want to come up and join us for our next topic, our open court topic tonight is going to be on Vando. Where the hell is Vando, man? We got some updates, and I want to kind of have a conversation with the fellas about Jared Vanderbilt and his return. Before I bring the guys up, let me just ask you briefly, ZZ, when we talk about Vando, are you surprised that he's been out for so long
Yeah,
with this
so.
lower body injury?
Yeah, I'm because my thing is like I didn't even know it was this. I guess you could say serious. Like I thought he was gonna be out for like maybe 2 weeks max, like going into the season. But like at this point, he might be. I think Cole said it last episode. He was like he might be fighting for his spot when he get back. Somebody said that, and I'm like now I'm looking at it. I'm like yeah, if he misses one more time, he genuinely might be fighting for that shit.
What's going on, fellas?
Yo.
What's the word?
Hey,
Yo, this shit lagging? Hold up.
nah, you good?
You good?
Oh. What I was about to say. I'm not surprised about the Vando injury at all.
Why?
To be it's kind of a joking matter, but it's one of those things that I say in today's game. Nothing good can come from playing defense. And at least in today's game. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You bound to get hurt. You play all of that defense and you running around, you running back and forth, and that's what's gonna happen to you.
Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, Kawhi Leonard, Ben Simmons. Come on, bro. Like you think about these high octane defensive players, they can't play it for that long. Especially just being defensive specialists, which is what Vanderbilt was.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but isn't that what the Lakers need right now?
Of course.
I don't know what the Lakers need. The Lakers need a prayer. I don't know.
I think
It's not
everybody in the
that
league
deep,
do.
bro.
Y'all need a
You
prayer.
know, Leaf is the biggest hater, bro. You know how he
It's
comes
not
in every
that
night,
deep,
man.
bro.
No, it's not.
Nothing new.
No. I like to think of myself as a teacher. The
Okay.
thing is, like, one of the things that's going to happen in the next couple of years, is that y'all going to be free from LeBron James holding this team hostage. That's one. Number
He
two,
pushing propaganda. I ain't gonna lie.
am I really?
Yes.
I'm taking notes, bro. I'm letting them rock. It's Thanksgiving. I'm letting them rock because I promise you, I'm taking notes. I'm gonna poke holes in his story. Watch me.
Listen, 7. It's Thanksgiving. You're gonna thank me for giving you this information in advance.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Of course. Listen, and number 2, it's gonna be back to somewhat what it was when Lonzo first got there. When y'all had young cores and y'all had young players. If you go back and look at all of those young players, look at what they doing now. Lonzo, outside of Lonzo, he hurt. Caruso, first team all defense. B.I., all-star. He doing what he doing. Julius Randle, 3-time all-NBA player on the Knicks.
Asterisk.
You know what I'm saying? Is it adding
This is
up?
title
Is it
town,
adding up,
bro.
7?
None of those guys have won a
you see the domino
championship
effect?
since leaving Los Angeles. Stop it. Just stop it. Cole, what's up, bro?
Yo. What's
Let
going
me
on?
know from you, bro. When we talk about Jared
Lakers didn't win a
Vanderbilt,
championship. They won a
is
tournament.
Jared important to the Lakers' return long term, bro? Or at this point, Cole, do you think maybe Vanderbilt should be some type of trade bait for a deal before the deadline?
Would be crazy to trade Vando. Our best POA defender is Cam Reddish, and like the gap between him and our next best is crazy. Would be crazy. Like, think who's our next best POA defender?
I would probably
Torian Prince.
Rui.
Torian Prince.
Rui?
Who?
Maybe.
It might be Torian Prince. Maybe
Torian Prince.
Rui. Exactly.
And I've been disappointed
being
in
nice.
Prince. I ain't even gonna lie. As of late, I've been disappointed in him.
Yeah, he's a terrorist, but we're gonna talk about that later. But
Terrorist Prince.
like Vando, don't if
Look,
we trade him, we're stupid. You feel what I'm saying? I've seen this man give Curry problems in the playoffs. I've seen him chase around Luka. Like he's the person that you want to put on the other team's best player. We just need to let him sit through this injury. You feel what I'm saying? Get his wheels back, and we'll be all good. You feel what I'm saying? And he does plug like a lot of holes like for this team because of if D'Lo's on, if Cam's on, we could throw him in there and it's not gonna really do much if those two are shooting and
Right.
we like get to up our defense. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should just wait on Vando. You feel what I'm saying? If it gets too serious, then we should start talking about trade bait. But other than that, he'll be fine.
Real quick, ZZ, let me ask you, bro. Is Vando more of an impact player for these Lakers coming off the bench or starting? Should they switch up the start rotation when he come back?
No, because he ain't providing you no offense.
I mean, Torian Prince can shoot anyway. But
Yeah, Torian Prince is Terrorist Prince.
who?
Yeah, Leaf ain't sold on that boy.
Ain't nobody sold on.
we aren't either.
Cam Reddish.
Why you said his name then?
Because I said we're not sold on him. We just called him a terrorist.
Yeah. But anyway, Vando doesn't provide you with any offense. Like that was why he lost minutes in the playoffs.
None.
It was like, yeah, he can guard Steph like a little bit, but he can't shoot. He can't create his own shot.
And he can't catch the ball.
True, so true. But yeah, it's like he's not really providing you anything on the offensive end. So it's basically he's taking up space, which is limiting your offense in terms of what you can do. Especially if AD is going to be in the post. Like, what are we doing? So obviously, off the bench is great. You can plug him in certain moments of the game, as Darvin Ham's going to have to make the rotations correct. Like, he's going to have to make sure that whoever's off the bench with him, you've got at least 4 other guys that can create their own shot. Besides the big man, maybe if he's getting boards, but it might be Christian Wood, so he can create his own shot compared to Jared Vanderbilt. So,
but nobody's even considering the energy that Vando bring to the bench and to the locker room. What about that? You need those type of guys when you win in championships, right?
Wait.
He's definitely a momentum.
Say that again.
It's energy. The energy that Vando brings to the locker room.
I mean, I get that.
Every championship team has one of those type of glue guys. Every last one.
100%.
Yeah, he is a hustle guy. I will say that. That was something that I saw in the playoffs last year. I was like, okay,
he will go get it. He will go get it.
Except he just can't catch.
I don't think he looked that bad next to AD and Rui though. I'm not gonna lie.
You really?
Yeah.
I don't think he looked that. Rui can shoot threes. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I think he's a secret weapon for certain teams type of guy. Like if y'all playing Steph and the Warriors, or if y'all playing a team that needs a guy to be chased around, then y'all use him. If y'all playing a team where y'all need to sort of match up in terms of scoring, then you don't. Like, I understand how playable he was in the Golden State series, and he made great strides in the Golden State series, and then you fast forward to the Denver series, and he don't even belong on the goddamn court.
Yeah.
So realistically, it seems like a player that y'all gonna use for situational type stuff. To me, bro, I mean, I don't. It just, he doesn't seem like anybody. He seems like somebody you're gonna hold on to as long as you have this cast of players. As long as you got LeBron, as long as you got AD, as long as you got D'Lo, you're probably gonna need them for certain periods of the game, for certain times of the game.
Right.
But when you playing a team like Denver, and then they can exploit any type of matchup, then his ass don't belong on the court. And then you got to put Rui out there. That's your best bet, I guess. I don't know, man. I mean,
Well, when Denver has the best offensive player in the game, it's kind of,
Here
we're
we
kind of
go.
cooked either way.
Here we
yeah,
go.
I didn't say
that's
nothing
what
about
it
defense,
is.
Seven. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to
You
hear
better
it.
not.
And Seb, I said this about Miami last year when I met them in the finals, and y'all wasn't any different. I said the same thing. I said if y'all play man against Denver, you gonna get cooked. If you play zone against Denver, they gonna kick your ass. It doesn't matter what you do. Y'all gonna get your ass kicked, and that's all it is to it.
Only answer is a real 5, man.
Wherever that is.
I wish we
Let
would
me
have
ask
got
y'all another
JaVale.
question. Let me jump into a quick topic before we go into
How am I trying
halftime.
to help the Lakers? What am I doing?
I want to talk real briefly, fellas, with you guys about AR-15, Austin Reeves. Now, I know the last time we were together, we kind of had a conversation similar to this, but I did want to ask y'all, Austin Reeves, his name, the Lakers said they would not trade him for Zach LaVine, but his name has just been floating around in trade rumors. Do you feel like this is going to rattle this kid because he's undrafted? Like, we don't really know that much about his personality. Do you think all these trade rumors is going to affect Austin Reeves this season?
I think it's already affected him. I mean, the thing is, if he on the trading block, and it's like you got to understand when it comes to the Lakers, and you add LeBron into the soup, it's basically like you at a high demand to perform in almost every time you get on the court. The same with D'Lo, the same with AD, the same with you're gonna get ridiculed. It's if you don't
but this
play.
the thing,
I haven't
and
seen
I
a lot.
agree. But check this out, Cole. LeBron was the guy that really co-signed Austin Reeves a lot. Like, so
I haven't
I'm
really seen him get.
That's
thinking that
true.
he is really
That's true.
comfortable.
That's
I'm
true.
thinking Austin feel like, bro, I'm going to be here for a minute. I just resigned over the summer. I think Austin had the impression that he was definitely going to be a long-term piece in the Lakers' success. You know, he's playing FIBA tournament basketball. He played well in the playoffs last year. And now that his name is coming up in rumors, no matter how solidified it is, I just don't know if that's going to rattle him or not. And keeping it real, like Leaf said, it seems to have already affected him. What you think, Cole? Has it affected Austin Reeves in your mind?
From what I've seen from Austin in the playoffs and his stretch now, like with him going crazy off the bench, I don't think you can rattle that man's confidence. If I'm being completely honest, he heard LeBron say, like he saw LeBron trust him once and just hasn't looked back. Like that's what I personally think of him. And it's
Leaf hate
obviously,
that though. I try to tell Leaf hate that. I said
yeah,
that about Cam Reddish.
but it's true though. But it's true.
What
It's true.
the fuck?
He's a hater, bro.
It's true. If you don't want to admit it with Cam, you can't deny it with Austin Reeves. You can't.
Listen, here's the thing. Austin Reeves is going to get figured out, and he's going to get figured out slowly but surely. The confidence that LeBron has in him, you could say he had the same confidence in plenty of other players in the past that he's played with. What happened was they got figured out, just like Austin Reeves is going to get figured out. There's no real upside to his game realistically. He's basically playing within the X's and O sets. He could play off the ball. He can make quick decisions. He could do a lot of things. But in the end, it's going to get figured out because realistically, it's levels to this. You can have a good season and then, okay, then it starts, then the defense start planning against you and start knowing what you're doing. Then you got to adjust to that. Right. These are the things that he's going to have to adjust to as the season goes on. And then when you don't have LeBron on your team as a safety net anymore, now you're going to get looked at as, yo, what can Austin Reeves do? Tell you what Austin Reeves could do. He could go do what Caruso did. He could go do what whatchamacallit B.I. did. He could go do what all these other players that
It ain't
left
gonna
LeBron
equal up the
did.
championships though, bro. You know this is about titles. At the end of the day, none of those
No,
guys
it
who
ain't.
left the Lakers have
No, it
won
ain't.
Yes, it
anything
is.
No, it ain't.
that's what it's about. When we talk about the purple and gold, that's all it's about is championships.
LeBron playing
Let me
at
ask you this,
39
ZZ,
for no
because
ring.
let me ask you this real quick, ZZ, before I let the guys go, because Cole had brought this up about Austin Reeves coming off of the bench and showing some promise. You have always been down on D'Lo, so they put in Cam Reddish into the starting rotation. ZZ, are you surprised that they benched Austin more than D'Lo, and do you think that was a good move?
I mean, yeah, because D'Lo's still a better facilitator than Austin Reeves is. So, like, not to mention the fact that I've said it before and I'll say it again. When you play with LeBron James, the problem is like the pros are great. You're playing with the greatness himself. The cons are if you're a point guard, unless your name is Steph Curry or Chris Paul or maybe even if you want to identify Luka, Trey Young, like unless you're any of those players, you're gonna be a shooting guard real quick on this team. You're gonna have a shooting guard role, a catch and shoot type role, really quick playing with LeBron James because he is the greatness. He can bring the ball up the floor and make plays off ball or for players off ball and all that stuff. Like your role is gonna be shifted. D'Lo's role was shifted. The same way, even you could point to it was kind of shifted when he played with Kobe. It's just when you're like D'Lo's played with Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, both on his 2 tenures for the Lakers. We've seen the same thing both times. Inconsistencies, and sometimes he doesn't look like he knows what his basketball game itself is. Especially what we saw in the playoffs when this nigga was putting up shots every single at the end of every single game, but you all knew that it was going to be the same story next game. He was putting up more shots, like terrible. The point with D'Lo is that he can adjust to a facilitating role in a way better than Austin Reeves can. Austin Reeves is playing off ball, like Leaf said. He's playing off ball and he can create his own shot from time to time. But I think that defenses so far this season have kind of figured out how to make it a little bit more tougher on him. And it might have led to some inconsistencies and things like that from him shooting.
Go ahead, Seven.
Go ahead, Seven.
Leaf, Cole, happy holidays to y'all fellas and the family, bro. I'm gonna let y'all go so we can go ahead and jump off to our last segment before we end the show of the night, bro. But I appreciate you guys. Happy holidays to y'all. We'll see y'all Sunday, bro.
Happy holidays to y'all, man. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same
don't
to you,
tear
bro.
up the turkey. Leave some ribs and mac and cheese.
You already know how we rocking, bro. Stay safe.
Yep. All right.
Peace,
alrighty. Peace to my guys, man. Salute to Cole. Salute to Leaf. So this is halftime of Lakerland, man. The show is kind of breezed by really quick. My God. Make sure y'all smash that like button for us, please, man. We definitely appreciate all you guys' support in the live chat, man. So thank you guys so much for all the support, and especially tonight, episode 23. We got a couple of new members on the Players Choice platform that I do want to shout out and show some love to. We definitely thank you guys so much for all your support, man. My goodness, they was in the building. So give me a second. Try to find the new members. You got any announcements, Easy, you want to let the people know?
Let me see. Not really particularly. Clay Thompson's back, at least for now.
That's your news. That's your good news. Is that good news for the Lakers or bad news for the Lakers?
It's bad news for the Lakers.
My God.
If they match up, but nah, Lakers chilling. They fine.
Mr. Ramos, salute to you, Mr. Ramos. Happy holidays to you, gang, and thank you so much for becoming a member here at Players Choice, and welcome to Lakerland. Shout out to you, Nino. Boom is in the building. Salute to you, Nino. Thank you for becoming a member as well, and welcome to Lakerland. MBR the Great. Thank you so much as well, family, for becoming a member here at Players Choice. Happy holidays to you, MVP Alton. Happy holidays to you as well, sir. And thank you for becoming a member here at Players Choice. Shout out to Fallen Knight. Big up to 6 Mile T. Shout out to you both. Happy holidays to you both. Thank you guys for becoming a member here at Players Choice. We got Samurai Sage, J-Man, 96 in the building. Also, Daniel Jones. Thank you guys so much for becoming a member here at Players Choice. And last but not least, Sam.
Hey.
Welcome to Lakerland, Sam. And thank you so much, family, for becoming a member here at Players Choice. Happy holidays to all you guys, man. Salute to y'all. We about to spin that LAKERLAND wheel to get into our last topic of tonight. Let's get it. Ah, boy. ZZ, how much time is you giving Darvin Ham to get this thing right, fam? A whole season, a half a season, couple season? What we doing?
I give him a season, one season, like the rest of this season, and then the start of next season, depending on how the season goes. He'll be out the door. You know how many coaches have been fired with LeBron James on their team? What are you talking about?
Wait a minute, I gotta talk to the bosses. I just want to be clear. I'm hearing right. You're giving Darvin Ham this season, and you said part of next season. Yeah. If it doesn't go right, wow. You really don't like LeBron. You really don't want to see LeBron get 5.
What are you talking about? You asked me a question. I gave you the answer. I gave you the exact duration of time that it would take for him to get fired if they don't get it right this season. And what do I mean by getting it right this season? They're the Lakers, so it's championship or bust. You mean to tell me that even after what Frank Vogel did for this team, in leading them or coaching them to a championship in 2020, his ass was out the door less than 2 years later?
Let's be clear.
What are we talking about here?
I don't believe Frank Vogel was the reason for the Lakers winning. I think those guys rallied behind the death of Kobe Bryant. I think those guys rallied behind understanding that they had an opportunity to play basketball again after the game that got suspended. And then we're talking about LeBron and AD. So Frank Vogel, who was also a defensive-minded coach, I don't want to take nothing away from him, but I'm not trying to make it seem like Frank Vogel coached the Lakers into a championship. No. LeBron quarterbacked that situation. And Darvin Ham is in a more unique situation than Frank Vogel, if you ask me. I'm not giving Darvin Ham no year and a half to get it right. He already had a year last year. What are you talking about?
So here's my thing. What was it? 3-4 episodes ago, the episode was titled "Is Darvin Ham on the hot seat?" Now you're telling me that he good.
I didn't know. No, I'm not saying he's good. What I'm saying to you is,
how long have you given him then?
Let me look at my watch. What time is it? 7:47. If they lose tonight to the Utah Jazz, his ass is out of here. How about that? I'll email Phil Jackson tomorrow. I'll email Phil Jackson tomorrow if that's what it takes. I'm not giving Darvin. I told you the training wheels is off Darvin Ham. This is not about him as far as the potential of him being a good coach. I think the guys will play for him. I think Darvin Ham has a lot of guts. I still question his X's and O's. I still question his lineups, his rotation when he called times out. The same concerns that I had last season with Darvin Ham, I'm seeing right now in the first 10 games. So I've not really seen a bunch of growth from him. And then LeBron James is in year 21. Everything counts. This is not a growing period for the Lakers. This window is very small. I need Darvin Ham to show out, or his ass should be out the door sooner than later. You're talking about a year and a half. Really? So if the Lakers don't get this thing right, if the Lakers don't get this thing right, you're willing to bring Darvin Ham back in year 22 of LeBron James' career. You just want to disrespect this man's legacy. It's ridiculous.
How in the hell am I disrespecting this man's legacy? It is on paper, documented. I think about the fact, I think back to 2015 in the finals. David Black coached the Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA Finals in 2015 for the first time in 8 years. Because they didn't get it done, and they were up 2-1 in the series, all this stuff, LeBron quarterback and yay, because they didn't get it done, he got fired the next year. And then Ty Lue comes in and picks up the pieces and is en route to a championship. 3-1 comeback, all that. Now we look at the facts. LeBron James, his windows, the window that you have as a coach has always been small. because it's LeBron James. You know you're probably going to get to the finals, but if you don't win it, you're going to be probably the reason. Like the front office is going to be like, all right, yeah, new coach. Braun wanted Eric Spoelstra fired after winning 2 championships. Like, let's be real about your Pookie Bear. All right, if this man wants somebody gone, he gonna get him gone.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully
So. He's the GOAT.
Yeah,
I mean,
what
are we talking about? I'm not calling for Darvin Ham's job right now. Let's be clear. I'm not saying Darvin Ham needs to be fired. What I am saying, however, is Darvin Ham should feel far from comfortable. And regardless of the Lakers making it to the Western Conference Finals last season, even though they started off 2-10, nothing else in the past counts right now. Like everything matters now. So I'm not saying that he should be fired right now, but I swear on everything, bro, I got my eye on him. I've given them a pass so far. Like I said, the Lakers have went out there with an 8-man rotation. Like they've been so banged up. He hasn't really had a whole lot to play with. So I'm gonna let it rock for now, bro. But all this year and a half, I don't know about you, bro. I don't know. Stat Pafford, he bugging out on me. He said Phil Jackson. Yes. Give me Phil. I don't want Mark. No, not Mark. Phil. Stat Pafford.
If you think that Darvin Ham can't get it done, Phil Jackson's gonna be asleep by halftime coaching the Lakers, bro. What are we talking about right now? Keep that man as close to the basketball court as physically possible before he.
I gotta talk to the bosses.
Hippie shit on it. Like
I gotta talk to the bosses.
This is not you just 2004.
Wait a minute.
Friends is over.
No. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. I am not gonna let you get away with that. You're not gonna talk and lie to me, and you're not gonna sit up there and lie to Laker Nation like this.
Laker Nation, though.
You're telling me that Phil Jackson wouldn't do a better coaching job than Darvin Ham?
Phil Jackson in the year 2023. We are about to be in 2024.
So what?
Phil Jackson, the closest that he needs to be to the court is not on the sidelines. And if it is the sidelines, it's courtside next to Jack Nicholson or somebody. Like, bro, stop playing. Mark Jackson would be a better option than Phil Jackson. Why? Because Mark Jackson, for some reason, got blackballed as a coach. Phil Jackson literally would have them running the same things that he was running with Kobe and Shaq. What are we doing? Or Kobe and Powell? Basketball has changed. The game has changed. You want to talk about the Lakers we were just talking about the Lakers' identity as a shooting team. Phil Jackson.
The triangle offense. The triangle offense for the Lakers. Hold on. Wait a minute. Slow down.
You might as well get popped. He good.
Slow down. Let's talk a little bit of basketball for we only got a couple minutes left.
Right.
Can we please talk a little bit of basketball? There's so much emotion spewing right now out of these microphones and into the American public. Are you're very disrespectful. You're very disrespectful, Zizi. You want to know why? Because you're now putting coaches in the same category as a player. Like coaches have to deal with father time. We're talking about the Zen master. You're making it seem like Phil Jackson couldn't cook up anything at this time for a program to be successful. Yet I never hear you saying anything about Greg Popovich still coaching in San Antonio. And those guys have just lost 9 in a row. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about Greg Popovich? That's a whole different story. So I am so bugged out how you have no respect for Phil Jackson as a coach. Mark Jackson, what the hell has Mark Jackson ever proven?
Mark Jackson set the tone for the pace and the offense that the Golden State Warriors used to win 4 championships in an 8-year time span. Steve Kerr came in and just tweaked some things. Mark Jackson laid down the foundation, laid the confidence and instilled the confidence in Steph and Klay to say they're the Splash Brothers, they're the greatest shooting backcourt ever. Mark Jackson saw things before other coaches did. So don't sit here and try to disrespect Mark Jackson, who actually has had time coaching the game of basketball in the last 10 years as compared to Phil Jackson has. But that's neither here nor there. You brought up Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich, you just said, is on a 9-game losing streak with the Spurs. So what is Greg Popovich doing at this age? He has wins.
No. I understand it. I just need you to keep the same energy because we on LAKERLAND twice a week, and I never hear you going at Greg Popovich for still having a job. But you
Because
want to
I don't
prove
expect the San Antonio Spurs to make the playoffs in a 19-year-old kid's rookie year. I don't give a damn that
which
he's 7'4",
yo,
but I
you
don't
are
expect them to make the playoffs. Do you expect the Spurs to make the playoffs this year?
I did. I told you I had expectations for Wemby to get them into the play-in, and they started off well. I don't know what's going on now, but I'm
The
going to
Spurs.
stick to it. But still, bro, y'all sitting up here, y'all got the nerve. I swear, I hope y'all don't get no turkey. I hope y'all ham is burnt. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all are tripping, bro. Really? Mark Jackson over Phil Jackson?
Yes.
You're talking
Man,
about Darvin Ham over Phil Jackson in 2023?
Phil Jackson, there's a reason that Phil Jackson isn't coaching or looking to coach. There's a good reason for that. Let's keep it that way. That's all I'm saying. Don't nobody need to like what they gonna bring him in for? Just nostalgia? That's it. That's it. They
No,
gonna
no,
have
no, no, no,
all
no,
they
no,
gonna
no.
it's gonna be a Sports Illustrated cover of Phil Jackson, LeBron, and AD. And then and then followed up with the LeBron tweet saying, keep talking about our ages and our coach's age and how old he is and
Nah, we ain't doing
how he
we
lost touch with the game.
we're
Just
not
please
doing
keep
this.
that same energy when it's
We're not doing this. I don't know what the guys got going on. We are going to have a special roundtable. We ain't
okay.
discussing like this, Hank. No, we are going to have a special roundtable. I'm gonna get Cole involved. I'm gonna get Hank involved. I'm gonna get BA involved. We are going to have a special panel for this topic only.
Okay.
The disrespect and the blasphemous that is coming out of your mouth about Phil Jackson, it really hurts my heart. As a coach, my God, I got to talk to the bosses about you, ZZ. We're going to get
Talk
this
to him
thing
about
done.
Phil Jackson too. See if you can get him a job here.
Where? Golden State?
No. Player's choice. He's not.
Phil
That nigga's
Jackson.
not. That nigga's not coaching nothing. He can coach. He can come coach some players' short shows, and this,
He could turn Golden State around too. He could turn Golden State around too. We're talking about Phil effing Jackson, bro.
We talk about Steve Kerr. That man is on par with Phil Jackson as a coach. Apparently, like literally in terms of NBA.
Come on,
Like, let's be
ZZ
real.
ain't cooking. ZZ's microwaving this
I'm
thing, man.
cooking.
Stop it, bro. Gordo talk about Phil Jackson is mid. What are y'all talking about, bro? What is 11 rings? 11. Come on,
11
bro.
rings, and he is sitting comfortably knowing that he ain't getting another one coaching this Lakers team. Not with
I know
this
LeBron.
old ass LeBron James.
I know LeBron don't get along with Phil Jackson, bro. But that's the move. That's the move. Don't focus on no other coach. If you gotta go get Phil. Jeannie Buss, she just got married. So it ain't like Phil Jackson got to come into this organization and deal with those two things. He can stick to basketball. He ain't got to worry about none of that. Go get Phil. We want number 5 for LeBron. I don't know what you talking about. Some Mark Jackson.
Phil asleep. Let that nigga rest. Don't wake him up.
Leaf telling me to stop, but Leaf is helping me with my argument because he is an ego manager. That's what I'm saying.
So what's
Leaf,
the
we're gonna have to
egos on
get
this
back to it, bro. I got a minute left, bro. We got to sign off, unfortunately, bro. This is LAKERLAND, man. 7 Mitchell and ZZ. We definitely appreciate you guys once again. Don't forget, we are live here on Players Choice every Sunday, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern for our 2-hour show. And then, of course, every Tuesday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. We hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving this upcoming Thursday. Don't forget to come back to Players Choice this Friday, 12 o'clock p.m. We got the Black Friday head-to-head battles. It's going to be so crazy. The lineup is ridiculous. ZZ, you got any final words before we sign off, gang?
Nah, this was a good show. Good show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it. Tune in to Black Friday. It's actually going to be wild. I cannot wait.
Leaf, J. Rob wants you to pull up to his show. They going down. He's going to drop the link in the Telegram, he said. I see Leaf in the lobby.
Oh, my God.
All right, y'all. We out of here, man. Salute to y'all. Happy holidays, man. Peace, guys.
Peace.